Hey students at Mackenzie Elementary, I'm Tom. I'm the Chief Meteorologist here at WBBJ, and I want to tell you a little bit about rain gauges today in a weather lesson. Now we actually have two rain gauges in our backyard, one that's set up on that pole here behind me, plastic rain gauge, and this is what a lot of observers around West Tennessee would use. They use this plastic rain gauge attached to some sort of stake or structure in their backyard. We also have one that the National Weather Service uses. This one is made out of metal, and both of these tubes have another separate tube inside it. Now both of these are worn out quite a bit from the weather outside. You'll see inside this one. It's a bit dirty, but that's basically what it looks like on the inside of these rain gauges. Both fastened with their tubes on the inside. So a lot of rain gauges that get used by public observers, they don't actually have any connection to the internet, but some of the new models that are out these days do have a digital connection, and that's what we use here at WBBJ. We've actually got two. This one comes equipped with some batteries in it, and it has a remote wireless connection to a device inside our TV station, and then it gets transmitted to the internet. This one is brand new, and this one actually is some of the data that we use on TV. This one has a connection not only into the TV station, but straight to the internet so that we can get data from that. In addition to having a rain gauge, which both stations do, this one also has other sensors like thermometers, hygrometers, and many other tools for us to tell what the weather is doing outside. Anemometers too, to measure that wind out there. So students, now I'm in the studio, and you can see the green screen behind me, but in the Weather Center, we actually have a device that lets us see a little bit more in detail for what all of that data looks like coming in through those weather stations outside. Here's what we got. In the corner of our Weather Center, we have this panel that has a lot of data on it, including today's rainfall. And you can actually see it has a total. It's actually not giving you the full number of the yearly count of rainfall, but it does show you how many days it's been since the last rain. It shows you that we've had 0.6 of an inch of rain on today. And this video recorded Monday, September 28th. So rain gauges can be important for a lot of reasons. Farmers, of course, need rainfall to help grow their crops. Otherwise, they have to take matters into their own hands, and those that work with weather need to know where we've had recent rainfall to know whether or not there hasn't been enough, so a drought might be developing, or if there's been too much, it could cause flooding, especially along rivers. And here in West Tennessee, we've got a lot of rivers in and around the area, so that could cause flooding for those that live nearby those rivers. So rain gauge can help us know if we need more rain or if we've had too much. And there, of course, are many other uses for that too, like even just how you prepare your garden for that upcoming growing season. Hope you learned a lot. If you ever have another question, feel free to give me a shout.